Best game of the season, 129 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns, 72 receiving yards. If my math is correct, and it never is, that's 201 yards from scrimmage for CMC. And I do have to correct Mike Tirico. The pile wasn't pushed. The pile was pulled. And I'm going to start there with my 5 words or less.
Yeah.
Apply the rules as written, because
I thought of you right away when I was watching the play.
it's still a violation to pull the ball carrier.
Pull and carry.
Up until 2005, no push, no pull. 2006, they decided we'll allow the pushing. They had various reasons for it, one of which was we never throw the flag for pushing. Well, they also never throw the flag for pulling. I noticed last year the Bills were pulling ball carriers all the time, and I asked the league about it. Are you going to, like in the postseason, are we going to flag this? Well, we haven't flagged it all year, so we can't start now because we've developed this trend. Well, it's carried over into this year. The officials don't flag it, and it was blatant. Connor Colby, and I wish Terry McCauley would have pointed out that part of it. Yes, it should have been a foul, but they never call it. That's the deeper problem. We see this with so many aspects of the rule book. The rule is written, the rule is enforced. It says you can't pull, but they never call it. And it's not like it's hard to see. We saw it.
No, because the NFL doesn't care. Anything that has to do with scoring, and if it benefits scoring, they close an eye or turn a blind eye, or what the hell did you say there?
Yeah, turn a blind eye. Except when Jared Goff didn't stop when he was in motion. They didn't turn a blind eye there.
Right. Well, you're right. You're right about that. That was maybe more procedural, all right, as far as that's concerned. But here's the play.
Watch him pull.
It's pretty
75,
egregious.
77, whoever that was, pulls him in. 75 pulled him in.
I think it might have even been more. I think you might be right. It might have been 75.
There he is. Watch. He turns. He turns. He grabs him, and he says, "Come on, you're coming with me. You're coming with me." He was dragging him in.
He did. No doubt about it. Listen. What was your 5 words or left? Apply the rules.
Apply the rules as written.
Okay. Mine is elite coaching. That's what I'm going to say. Elite coaching. First off, you heard Chris Collinsworth in the game last night. It was like, who the hell are some of these guys on the 49ers defense? Who are these guys? I've never seen them before. Who are you? I mean, you know me. I'm a freaking 49er fan. Shanahan and Lynch, I've known them forever. They got certain guys running on the defense side of the ball. I'm like, hold on. I got to look at the roster here. Who is this guy here? I mean, we know that they're doing it with a backup quarterback, receivers that are, not household names. And it's because not only is Shanahan awesome at devising game plans week in and week out, Robert Saleh, the same thing on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, that to me, for a team right now that's kind of like took a step back to rebuild, and to be as competitive and sitting here at 5-2 and doing it with a backup quarterback, and the run game hadn't worked all year until last night, and we got no receivers that are healthy, and our defense is beat to crap and all that. I know he's my friend and I'm biased, but damn, Shanahan's coaching his ass off right now. Every game you see him, he's over there like this. He's stressing. He's, oh gosh, 3rd and 2. What do I do here? I mean, he's living and dying play by play here right now, and they're making the most of this football team, and it's very impressive.
I thought that the Fred Warner injury was the backbreaker. Tatum Bethune has done a phenomenal job in place of him. And, okay, they lost Nick Bosa. They lost Fred Warner. They still have Christian McCaffrey. I mean, they've got issues at quarterback. Mac Jones has done very well in place of Brock Purdy. Genius move in the offseason to get him signed for 2 years, not 1, because now they have Jones and Purdy through next season. They can make a decision, and those decisions tend to make themselves, especially if Mac Jones keeps playing well.
Well, did you hear Collinsworth last night? He talked to Shanahan about the whole Mac Jones thing, and he's like, Collinsworth kind of alluded to go like, he made the trade kind of thinking he was going to get Mac Jones. He had too much time to think about it, and as time went on, he kind of talked himself out of Mac Jones and went into Trey Lance, right? So I
think somebody talked him.
I think there was a lot of things there. Yeah. Listen, I don't know the full story.
I think whoever talked him out of waiting for Kirk Cousins and accepting Jimmy Garoppolo talked him into Trey Lance.
It was all of it. It was public pressure, right? Collinsworth did a good job too. Then him and Tirico brought up the picture of Mac Jones with his shirt off. That became a viral thing. Like, you're going to take him over this guy who's chiseled and can run 4.4, right? So I think all of that kind of snowballed into maybe the decision they originally didn't want. But either way, like you said, good thing they got him. And now if they get the receivers back, Ayuk and Pearsall, they can get them healthy. You start to go, ooh, watch out. The 49ers, we know it's still one of the weakest schedules in all of football. So big win for them last night, certainly. I think the other thing, too, though, I'm disappointed in Atlanta.
Oh, exactly.
I picked Atlanta I know with the 49ers, I picked Atlanta because I really thought this was going to be the showcase game. Like, hey, we did it. We beat the Bills last week, and we put everybody on notice. We're going to follow that up with, look, we're legitimately real. We went across the country. We beat the 49ers, and watch out for us. And that was a little bit of a disappointing performance for them last night on both sides of the ball. They got pushed around on the defense side of the ball and offensively didn't make a whole lot of plays and couldn't get the run game going throughout the night.
When they get that watershed victory over the Bills on Monday night and they start boasting about we're here now, you can't urinate down your leg 6 nights later because that takes away what you just accomplished. And we've seen it. We've seen it with the Jaguars. They get the big win over the Chiefs on Monday night. They're 0-2 since then. You completely undermine everything you did, and you create doubts internally and externally when you have a performance like they had last night. Because that game there was to be had by them. They couldn't get off the field. They couldn't stop the 49ers. The running game, as designed and crafted by Kyle Shanahan. The return of George Kittle had a lot to do with the run blocking improving.
No doubt.
The stats weren't there for Kittle, but it's the run blocking that improved, and McCaffrey was able to have a phenomenal evening for him, best night of the season for him, and he's had a pretty good season so far. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.